Patches, 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 patches. What you doing? You wanna say hi to the peoples? You wanna say hi to the peoples? No? You don't wanna say hi to the peoples? Yes. Say hi to the peoples, Patches. Say hi. Say hi to the peoples, Patches. Say hi to the peoples, Patches. Say hi. Say hi, Patches.
Hey guys, that was a short clip of my dog saying hi to the peoples, aka y'all. So this is a paranormal experience that I had at my other house. I think, yeah. Oh, my mom's other house. I lived there too, so I guess our house. Yeah. So yeah, well, I had my guitar. Okay, well, to fully understand it, we had a family living there, but it wasn't human. It wasn't the humans. So yeah, it was it was a ghost family that supposedly the house burned down, so forth, so forth. Their spirits were there. Da, 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 da. But yeah, so let's put it like this. My sister came over one day and she had her friend, and I had taken out my guitar because I was still playing it at the time. And I had it not plugged in whatsoever. In fact, it was plugged in to nothing. My cord that goes to the amp to the guitar was not plugged into it. My amp was off. My amp was unplugged. And like I went with my mom somewhere to go get a movie, I think, for a horror movie. It was on October 31st. Halloween, yeah. And so we come back and the dogs are barking at my guitar. And I'm just like, yo, you break my guitar and I'm gonna fucking beat you. Half to death. Not really, but you know, like that guitar isn't cheap. And like it's very special to me. So forth. I was like, what are you doing? Like then they come out saying, hey, yo, your guitar just played by itself as if it was plugged into the amp. And I'm just like, no, there's no possible way that happened. And so I went back and I saw a video and I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as we left and went off the driveway, about 10 minutes later, the fucking guitar plays. And I'm talking like it doesn't just like not play, like it strums a chord and it was like blasting through this amp that was not plugged in and it wasn't plugged in. So we're over here trying to figure out, and the reason I know there's a ghost in the house, so forth, is because I caught it on one of my Snapchats a while back, like whenever we lived in the house still. We don't live there anymore, obviously. You have a nicer house. Oh, well, I guess that's not very nice, is it? But yeah, I caught it, I was in the bathroom and I was playing music. I think I was playing, Breaking Benjamin. No, 3 Days Grace? It was either Breaking Benjamin or 3 Days Grace. And all I hear in the background, like, it was a slight no. Like, that's all I had. And I was the only person home at the time of that incident. I was the only person home. And I heard it was like a slight no. Like, no. And it was a kid. It was like a little boy saying no. And I went outside because I kind of like, and I went, and it was during school time as well. And there was nobody home from school. Nobody was around our house. Nobody really came near our house. And the weird thing was that it was still school time. So everybody who had school, who could be in school, was in school. So I was the only one in the house, and I was just like mind blown that I caught this thing. And my mom also had the experience of one of the ghosts, I guess the dad or whatever, sitting on her bed, making where she could not roll over this way. And she chants her whatever the fuck it is, Christian thing. I'm not Christian. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna have. I was taught not to have the Christian or religion or any. I was taught to not have political or religious fights because everybody has their own views. So I'm not gonna go into that. Okay, that's not what it's about. Off topic. So forth.
Hey Patches. Hey Patches, you want some lovins'?
You want some loving? You want to say hi to the peoples again? Hey, say hi to the peoples, Patches. Say hi to the peoples, Patches. Say hi to the peoples, Patches. Oh yeah, my good boy. He just got sick. He just threw up all over the place. So yeah, he's being sad. He's being pitiful. But yeah, so I decided to unplug my guitar, and it was unplugged, but before I left. And then whenever I come back, it's still unplugged, thankfully. But so I decided to move it across the room, right, where there's no amp, nothing. I leave my room. I leave the room for a few seconds, and I hear this shit strum, boom, like the highest, fucking, most deepest, the mixture of all of them together, with one swoop, with like as if the amp was straight up at the highest max it could be. So while I do that, I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, awesome, but not awesome, all at once. Because they're fucking scared of it. It doesn't mess with me. It doesn't really mess with me. I had Sarah scream, and I heard the guitar go off. It was just weird. But like, I was outside, so I didn't really care too much. I thought she played it. She runs outside and says, "You need to fucking move your guitar in your room or something." And I'm just like, why? And she says, "Well, your guitar continues to play by itself." I'm like, so? Let it play. I don't give a fuck. And sadly, I mean, like, the ghosts, spirits, demons, they don't mess with me. I don't know why. I just can't. I find it fucking hilarious that they mess with everybody else besides me. Like, why? Why? Why you do that? Why you do that? Why? But yeah, so I'm just continuously thinking they're just tripping, they're on some shit, whatever. And a few days go by, I hear it again, but nobody's in the room. So I'm just like, okay. And I was outside again, and I come back and nothing happens later. And I think there was like, my mom was in the other room, like on the room next to that room, and she starts screaming like, oh my god, why? So I'm just continuously thinking, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why? Why is it that you don't mess with me, but you mess with everybody else? Why can't you mess with me? At least I can get that shit on fucking video or some shit. I fucking swept that shit with thermal type fucking thing. The shit that will make your hand look green, blue, all sorts of motherfucking colors in thermal. But no, nothing worked. So I continue to think, well, what the fuck? And y'all are all gonna think, hey, this kid's just doing this for you. You can think what you want. I don't care. I know what happened. You can pray whoever you want to. You can say whatever you want to. But whenever it comes down to it, I'm the one who saw it. They saw it. They know. They were there. But yeah, so it doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care. You can think what you want. You can say I'm doing this for you. You can do whatever. I don't care. I mean, really, I really don't. I'm not doing this for you. So I don't. You can say I am. I can say I'm not. We're gonna both have our opinions. So why fight about it? But yeah, so I continued my day, and I went to sleep. Woke up. Nothing else happened, and I'm just like, well, I guess that does it for the day. And I'm like, okay. And yeah, I mean, this isn't exactly one of the most amazing stories in the world, but it is a story that I had to tell. So, like, but yeah, so what happened was my guitar went off playing by itself for a couple of days, and she was screaming a couple of days. For some reason, that only messes with two people in this house, Sarah and Mom. I'm like, why? But yeah, so that was my story. Of one of my story time things. If you liked it, just like the post, like the video. I don't mean subscribe, do whatever you need to do. Like, hey, I'm here for y'all's entertainment. The more y'all help me out, the more I can provide shit that y'all want to see, you know. But yeah, so peace out, live life, and
Patches! Yeah, Patches.
I'm probably gonna start doing that soon. He's gonna be in more videos of mine, but yeah. So peace out, have fun, live life, and do what you need to do. But yeah, don't let anybody tell you who you are, because you are who you are. You live your life, nobody else does. Peace out, love y'all.